Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also Brink. We are one. Today I want to talk about a carrying case from JSAUX. It's the protective carrying case for Steam Deck. Now it's very similar to another case, the Steam Deck Valve, just the default case that it comes with. This one's the 512GB version, which has the extra, little niceties on it. Honestly, it is nice. But there's better, and this is one of the ones where I think it is better, but I will get into it at the end of the video on who I recommend that gets this, because honestly, not everyone should get this. So, before we get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, bash that bell with your crowbar. Now, let's get into unboxing and doing a mini review on this product real quick. So, when I saw the anti-shock, I was like, well, this probably has anti-shock too. But this is much thinner than this JSAUX. Let's get to opening this. It does say it's wear resistant. I'd assume that the Steam Deck one is too. They're very similar in a lot of ways. This one, though, I will have to say, from what I've seen so far, is it looks nice. I really like the finish on this. It is a little softer, I would say, than the Steam Deck one. It's obviously still not like pillowy soft, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. It does have the protective zipper layer right here to help prevent snags and whatnot and exposing that, where some other cases might not have that. The Steam Deck case, the default one that comes with the Steam Deck does, so does this. Like I said, this is very similar. It has a rubber band or a rubber holder piece to this, and it holds it pretty good. That being said, if you weigh this thing down with a couple of items, it becomes a little less assured for me. Now, let's go ahead and unzip. Feels good, honestly. Like, the whole case feels great. You can see we have the top piece right here. It is thick, and like I was saying, I've already slightly looked at this before. It is much thicker and a little bit more give. Down here, too, this is very thick from here. Just coming up, let's look at this. We have this fold that comes out that can hold accessories, little small accessories cords. Also can hold up to 5 cards, which is actually honestly pretty good. This other flap that usually can go in front of the screen to help protect and not scrape your Steam Deck screen up. It's got this accessory box down here, and it's pretty deep, honestly. I quite like this, this piece. And it is thick, but not too thick. It's about as thick or thin as the Steam Deck case at the bottom. Okay, so next let's just go ahead and throw the deck in there. Don't mind me, I'm hitting the mic a little bit. So as you can see, it fits pretty decent with room, and I believe the room is probably there for cases. JSAUX does have a case, and I didn't mention this yet, but in the description below, I do have this case, a link to it to Amazon. You can buy it there. It is around $30, about $30, and it can go, I believe, on sale, or it could change prices, so I'm not going to solidify the price, but about $30, which it's a little bit, but it is a nice case. I will have to admit, this is a nice case. It definitely feels very quality. I'd even go a step further and say this is a little nicer than the Steam Deck one that you get, quality-wise and just all around. The Steam Deck case is free, though, with the deck, technically. But, yeah. This one has, so you got this flap right here that goes over the screen, and then you can fold in this portion, close it up. It closes, let's see, closes pretty good. Then if you it's a little loose in there, but it's for the most part protected, which is nice that it has that extra room for cases and whatnot. Now, let's go ahead and try out a memory card. Now, the micro SD on this is not going to fit in there very well, but if we go ahead and throw a converter from micro SD to SD, it fits in there really well. It is a little annoying that you have to travel like that, because if it's just the micro SD, you can stick it in there, you're going to kind of lose it, and it could potentially get jostled out. You could even honestly throw it like this if you really wanted. This is protective too right here, So it's not going to be the biggest deal on how you kind of do that. It is not easy to push down and get those analog sticks. With this one, if you push down at the points where the joysticks are, it's pretty easy to actually click down those joysticks. Also with this, it has a little accessory section on the outside that has this rubber band that will hold it in. The rubber band, honestly, all around this is actually an interesting setup. It's not one that I'm used to, but it does prevent like any accessories or anything like that scraping the Steam Deck case, or the Steam Deck that is. But so far what we've looked at is pretty standard of what you already have. Let's actually go into the next step of what we have right here, this little accessory compartment. It can fit my power bank in there pretty well, honestly. The problem lies within, then I can't fit anything else really in it, but I think I could find a thin enough USB power adapter to go right here that could work with it. So it's cool that this fits, but like I said, it's not perfect. You could throw something in like this Anchor dongle dock, along with something along the lines of like this. You could potentially get this to work. It won't fit this. This is my SD card holder for my regular deck case. Cords will fit in there too. You could throw a Switch controller in there. And let's see, what else do I have? Do I have a kitchen sink somewhere? No. So you can throw a lot of little things in there and kind of get it to work. That being said, I still like my TomTalk case that I have right here. This little thing. I've done a review on this already before. This is my favorite day bag. It has a strap and everything. I really like it. Yes, is it soft? Yes, it is. But put other devices in there, including the Odin and also this little bad boy that I just got. The iNeo Air that I'll be doing an unboxing for and a review soon. Okay, so let's throw something like this in. Now, what's nice is that you can put this down, this, and then this, and it will actually work. So if you want to protect the underside of the Steam Deck, you can. I don't know if that, from the photos that I've seen and seen how this has worked, it's typically done more along the lines like this, and then the straps down. Then you strap this down, but then you can hear that moving around. That's going to scrape the underside of your Steam Deck. So I will have to say, I recommend going something along the lines of throwing this down, or potentially this down. When you put it down like this, it definitely doesn't quite fit quite right, but it'd still work, and I don't think it'd break anything. So there's all sorts of different ways to do it with all the different flaps. Okay, and that is almost everything that you can do with the case. Pocket or a little compartment, a little extra padding for shock absorbing, which is nice. And then this is the kind of nicety on top of it all, which is a stand. It comes with a stand. You can get it all set up. I believe this is how it works. It works for me. And then you can stand it right there, play your games while it's just standing up there, and it's just easy. That being said, I do have this piece that kind of does the whole thing that this does. The only thing I can't do is slap a power bank into the other deck case, but it can hold a power adapter, it can hold the SD cards, and it can act as a stand for your deck. Now, let's get into the end of this video. Who I recommend this for. I recommend this for anyone that wants additional protection for their decks. So if you're a little clumsy, drop it within the case. If you're going to be traveling a lot with it and you don't want to get beat up in traveling on airplanes, in buses, wherever you're going to throw your bags, this could add an extra layer of protection. It is a little thicker and it is nice for that. Also allows for additional, like I said, accessories and being added to it in such a way that it's just a little easier than I would say the outside pocket of this Valve Steam Deck case. Now, ultimately, most people I will not recommend this for. It's not worth the $30 if you already have the Steam Deck case and it's working fine for you. If you're frustrated with not having a little bit extra room or having an SD card holder and you don't want to buy a bunch of accessories to go with this, with your current case and all that, if you want something that's going to hold the SD cards, the power adapter, and maybe even like the dongle dock and maybe an extra cord or Controllers, the case is great. Some of you are going to love this. I'm not going to recommend it to everyone, but I'm going to recommend to those people, like I said, that want that extra storage, want it on the inside, want it easy access, easy to put away and take out, and just a bunch of different storage options and stand ability. Let me know in the comments below, is this something that is interesting to you? Would you upgrade your case? This is pretty nice and it's pretty premium. I want to know, does it work for you? Does it not? Don't care right now. Maybe later down the road. I am curious to see what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Eta.